Hello, welcome to the Black-Hearted Oracle. Now, this is just going to be a collective read for the next 30 days. So from whenever you see this reading, these energies could be at play for you. Now, before we get started, I'd like to Before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this reading is dealing with self-acceptance. And it says, you are perceived the way you perceive yourself. So this reading is dealing with self-perceptance and repairing the veil, forgiveness. So if you've been in a state of misjudging yourself and not seeing yourself clearly, you're going to come into the knowledge that you have the power to shape your own life. And you're going to start repairing the veil. And I would like to point out that the color of the stitching is just the same as the color of her dress. Okay, so on the board, what we have awakening, breakthrough, throat portal, father gate, bold step forward. We have empowerment, utopia, closing a door, completion. We have isolation, cosmic womb, divine feminine. We have caterpillar, opportunity. And we have solar portal, magic realms. And over here we have spirit self, be who you are, as you are. We have women supporting women, togetherness. Together we can transcend our individual limitations. We have the unknown, knowing the unknown. And we have renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. So as we can see, there's a dying away, or there's a falling away and a dying of what is no longer serving us. And just as in spring, if you're living in a colder climate, the snow has to thaw in order for the new growth to occur. And we've been going through a period of dormancy, but now it's time for us to awaken. And it says ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. Breakthrough here is a leap of faith, freedom, and new beginnings. And that's not the only time where the new beginnings are on the board, right? Because we have the throat chakra here, and it's speak your truth, courage, and suppression. So we could have been dealing with a lot of suppression that wouldn't allow us to fully speak our truth the way that we were meant to, or the way that we are supposed to. But it's saying that now is not a time for that. Now is the time to take a bold step forward. It's a time for that leap of faith, because we're being empowered. The energies on the earth are coming, and we're being empowered to really use our power and our truth to benefit our path and our ways. And utopia is urging us to find peace and serenity and to create our own paradise. Right? And the ways that we can do this is by closing the door and putting an end and drawing a completion to the things that are no longer serving us. The things that are dying, we need to walk through that door and get to a place where, even if it calls for a little isolation, even if it calls for a little connection, and we're stuck in the home, we're asking to be alone, but not to be lonely, right? Because right now our ancestors are speaking to us. As you can see, this wolf is calling out to the moon, and the moon has another wolf in it. So this is reconnecting with our ancestors. And we have the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. So this is really urging us to be in a mode of creation, right? Because through our creation, there's going to be great opportunity. But just as the caterpillar has to stay in a bit of isolation in order to bring forth his wings, so do we. And the solar plexus is being centered, balanced, and power, but it also comes with manipulation. So it's just asking you to balance out these energies for yourself. And because we're coming into a magical realm, and it's saying belief, confidence, and co-creative power. We're asked to be who we are, to stop judging ourselves so harshly and be self-accepting, right? And we're asked to find our togetherness and to realize that just as we need to be ourselves as we are, we need to allow people to do the same, right? Because we're stepping into a time of the great unknown. This is a very powerful year of change. So there's going to be a lot of transformations within people, a lot of relationships, a lot of social constructs, a lot of political constructs. You know, there's a great year of change, and this year is not going to be something just simple, because people are going to fall out of your life. If you're not elevating, and even if you are elevating, the people who aren't elevating has to fall away. You know, the manankles around your wrist and the shackles around your feet, they have to fall away in order for you to rise to your divine path. Because as it says, there's a renewal here waiting to happen. But in order for this renewal to happen and this restoration to begin, things have to decay. So some things have to die and come to an end in order for what's coming in to come in for us. Okay. Why is the radical self-acceptance here? Why is the radical self-acceptance thinking? Eight of Earth. Yeah, so we're going to be working on self-acceptance and being able to develop the necessary skills in order to make us be able to accept ourselves. You know, because sometimes self-acceptance is one of the hardest lessons and hardest tasks that we have. Repairing the veil. What is this forgiveness about? What is this forgiveness about? Oh, thank you. Strength. Yeah, we're going to have to find the strength. And some of us are not going to find it just yet. And some of us are. But there's a necessary strength here that is required for the forgiveness that's necessary. What is this awakening about? What is this awakening? Thank you. Yeah, so we're going to realize that we might have perceived things like we missed an opportunity, but then we're going to realize that we weren't really working on that opportunity, right? So this is ancient knowledge. This is connection. So this is saying that we weren't putting in the necessary work for this opportunity that we felt like we missed. What is this breakthrough? What is this breakthrough? Thank you. Why is the cards all coming out? Oh, okay, great. The 10 of Fire in reverse. I mean, I know people say when it's upright that that your burdens are over, but for me, I don't view it that way. I view it like you're at the point where you cannot sustain this anymore. But when it's in reverse, it's that you're dropping your burdens, and that is going to be the breakthrough that is necessary. Like anything that overburdens your life, your spirit, your finances, your emotions, it's time to throw those things away. Why is the throat portal here? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's time to speak up, because the wheel is ready to turn in our favor. What is this bold step forward? What is this bold step forward? What is this bold step forward? Okay. 10 of Water. Yeah, we're going to find our happiness. Regardless of where we do find it, we might be stepping forward or moving forward and not know where we're truly going to find our happiness, but we're ready to go in search of it. Why is the Empowerment card here? And that's exactly why we're moving forward, because, yeah. So we've learned the truth that, you know, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. We've learned the truth that we need to be empowered against these things, because how we see ourselves is how we actually are in the world. It depends on the mind state and the emotional state that we're in. Yeah, and it's time for us to stand on our square and take the power back from our own selves, our own wandering mind, our mind that keeps running this negative tape recorder. It's time to actually put that sword up and live with the sword of truth. What is this utopia? Seven of water. Okay, so we're a little confused because of the burdens that we've been faced with. We're a little confused about where we can find our paradise, where we should find our happiness. What is this closing door, this completion? What is this closing door, this completion? Okay. Page of water. Okay. Well, I mean, to me, this is like saying sorry, not sorry. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry, because we're going to seek different opportunities. We're going to seek what is rightfully ours. And even if it starts off with just the promise of something greater, we're moving towards that. What is this isolation? What is this isolation? Unity. Okay. So I guess after a period of isolation, we're going to be seeking out mentors and like-minded people. What is this unity with the isolation card here for? Or we're going to be isolating ourselves from people that we had unions with. Yeah, Two of Earth. So while we're in this isolation, we're juggling back and forth the decisions that we should make. Let's see what these decisions are. What is this Two of Earth that's being juggled by the collective? What is this Two of Earth that is being juggled by the collective? What is this Two of Earth that's being juggled by the collective? Okay, to either boldly move forward, because these are decisions that aren't being made. You know, to be motivated about our ideals and our ambitions. Yeah. Or to take the necessary time to put in the self-love that's needed. Yeah. Because we're faced with the decision to move forward from a Two of Cups situation, you know, and walk away from the stability that we've known. Why is the cosmic womb? Or we're walking towards the Two of Cups, but I feel like it's the first one. Cosmic womb. What is the cosmic womb? What is the messages for the divine feminines? Oh, wow. Not all those. Okay. Page of Earth. Yeah. So the divine feminine with our... Okay, we all have the masculine and feminine energies. And if you are in your higher state or getting to your higher state, it's telling you that there is good news about financial matters and you wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So it's telling you that if you're not where you are wanting to be, that this would be a good time to learn something new, and don't allow your ego to get in the way. You know, don't allow toxic, negative people to stand in the way of this new opportunity, although it may seem small, that you could have. Why is the caterpillar here? What is this opportunity? Because this opportunity is going to seem small, but it's going to snowball. What is this opportunity? Yeah. It's going to be an opportunity for you to stretch your wings and fly. Look, isn't that funny? The caterpillar with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, and it says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. So through you exerting that, you're going to find an opportunity that will build your confidence. Okay? What is this solar portal? The solar plexus? What is the solar portal? Why is the solar portal here? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we've been downtrodden. We've been heartbroken. But it's time to balance those things, right? Because we may have been manipulated, but we're here to stand in our power, to have this new beginning, and to move forward, because we understand now that by self-acceptance and accepting exactly where we are at the moment. So if you're rattled and tattered and you feel like you've been in the battle of your life, you don't, as long as within your own self you're not delusional, then the Empress energies are going to come in, because we're coming into a time where the powers of us and the universe are going to collide. And those who want to stay stuck in a stagnated, dying way won't be able to fully actualize what they want, because this is a co-creation, but you have to be in sync with what is being created. Yeah. And what is your wish fulfillment? And it's telling you that you should keep your vibrational state in the highest possible. What is this magical realms? What is this magical realms for the collective? What is this magical realms for the collective? Thank you. The Star. Yeah, it's the healing that's necessary. You know, it's the healing that's necessary. And I love to see how the interplay of the co-creation is happening, because it's like in the Star, she's pouring out waters to benefit the earth and to replenish the streams. And in this one, she's drawing in back the power. So it's just speaks of the symbiotic relationship that we have with Mother Sustainer. Why is this spirit self here? What is this be you are as you are? What is this spirit self here? Yeah. Oh. 10 of Earth. That's where you're going to find your full happiness. You know, I was looking at the 7 of Air. So that's what I'm saying. Plans need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. But there's 10 of Earth, and it's telling me that if you're at a point where your plans didn't work out the way that you were, it's maybe because you weren't authentic to yourself. And you were holding on to things that you should have let go of. Release. The 4 of Earth came out, and then the release card came out, flipped over. So yeah. It's telling me that you were holding on to things that you should have released, and you weren't being your authentic self because of whatever stability was here. But it's telling you the only way to truly be stable is to be able to be your authentic self in whatever situation it is. It's a radical time of self-acceptance, and we have to work on it, even if it's hard for us. Women supporting women. 2 of Fire. Yeah, it's no longer, you're coming to your own, and new partnerships, contracts continue to move forward, right? But there's a lot of us who are scared to, what do you call that? Scared to collaborate, especially with other feminine energies. But it's a time that women and Mother Sustainer have to join union. Because the changes that we're trying to affect in the world won't happen by us alone. Not to say if you're doing something that you can't achieve it by yourself, but it's just going to be a harder task, especially when it can be easier if you have partnership. And it doesn't have to be sexual partnerships. It can be platonic partnerships or business partnerships. The unknown, knowing the unknown. Why is it knowing the unknown here? The unknown card. Why is knowing the unknown? Thank you. Queen of Earth. So this is make time for those around you, take sensible approach, deal with challenges in kind and understanding manner. So yeah, you might be in situations where you're not sure. You don't know really if it's up or down, but it's telling you to deal with, always lead from compassion. Why is the Queen of Earth in the flux position with the unknown? Yeah, we might not know if we're Chariot. Continue to move forward boldly. Why is the renewal here? Why is the renewal here? Renewal. Why is the renewal here? I don't want to talk yet. Renewal. Look. The renewal is here because we need renewal. Things have to decay. Things have to fall away. Things have to die in order for the new to come about. And because renewal is here and saying regeneration within the decay, that means that, okay, a tree falls in the forest. You know, bugs come, they chew on it, and then moisture comes, and then eventually that tree turns back into soil. It nourishes and gives back what it has taken its whole life back to the soil. But that can't happen if somebody is trying to keep that tree from dying. If somebody's propping up something dead and trying to make sure that no bugs eat it because they don't want it to die, but it's already dead. Look, come on now. We have to release it. It's time for things to die. We have to cut out whatever is no longer serving us in order to get the things that we truly want. Okay? All right, so I'm going to clear these, and then I'll do a little quick... Oh, Lord. Then I'll do a little quick... a little quick one. All right. 7 messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. Oh, not it. Messages for the collective. Okay, sorry. Twice. All right. Want to speak. All right. 6 more cards for the collective, please. 6 more cards for the collective, please. 6 more cards for the collective, please. If you watch my channel, you know I only use these cards upright. This family room adjudication and thoughts card has been coming up so often in the readings. Okay. And this is a double deck, so yeah. Can I have 4 more cards for the collective, please? For the messages. Change. Yeah. 3 more cards, please. Oh. Okay, well, actually, that's how I saw them. No, unexpected income and then high honor. Alrighty, so these, get my old babies that's falling apart. I feel bad I had to replace them. Still gonna use them. These are one of my first tarot cards, if not the first tarot. I mean, yeah, first tarot cards that I got. All right. So we have adjudication, family room, thoughts, change, marriage, unexpected income, and high honor. Right? So there's some legality, some thing that we're looking for justice in. If this is not actually a court, right? There is something that we're looking justice in some way, because in this card stacked on his desk on the bench is a lot of books. So there is wisdom here, and we're looking for justice in a matter, and also a new beginning, and within family room as well, because there's something here that has to change. And maybe the thoughts have to deal with either a new courtship or a courtship that we're longing for or wanting to get into. But there's some thoughts here that needs to be, not the thoughts, well, the thoughts could need to change. But then it's also telling us that some of us could be in a location and we have to move, right? Because we're wanting different. The bags are packed, you know, the person is packing up the car. They're moving towards a marriage where there can be unexpected income, a more abundance, more stability, you know, and high honor, because somebody in the situation is not feeling as though they're being honored. But let's get into it. Why is adjudication card here? Why is adjudication card here? Thank you. 7 of Earth. Oh yeah, somebody's getting out of confusion. They're no longer wanting to stay in a place where they're stuck. You know, they want to move forward with their life. Why is the family room here? What's up with this family room for the collective? What's up with the family room for the collective? King of Air. Yeah. And Okay, so there may be a lot of tension in this family room, in this home. You know, it says speak your mind with confidence, balance mental and emotional considerations, because there could be two women who are living in this home where it seems like they're really lost in their emotions. What's up with this thought? What's up with this thought for the collective? Okay. Ace of Fire. Yeah, okay. So whoever this person is, male or female, or whatever you subscribe to, this person's thoughts are on their passions about a courtship that they would like, and that courtship leading to stability in a marriage. What is this change about? I know this is not everyone's story, but this is what's coming up. What's this change about? Hermit. Yeah. So there could be a Virgo here that's trying to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Or this is just saying that need to spend some quiet time. There's like spiritual teaching, self-discovery. You need a time where you can have a moment to go through self-discovery. And if you've been caught up in a courtship that is no longer beneficial, then it's just telling you there's time for some self-healing. Take some time away from your partner and meditate and do some soul searching. Why is the Hermit here with the change card? I'm going to go back to that King of Air too. It's bugging me. Feels like I want to speak more. Why is the Hermit here with the change card? Boy. The Queen of Air. Yeah. So somebody is very embittered and they're looking for healing. They don't want to deal with what's going on. This is something that a change that can't be avoided. So this is like a tower, but this is not necessarily a tower in the sense of the tarot cards. This is more a tower in the space like a change that can't be avoided. Like the universe is calling in for change. Because somebody here is very embittered. Why is the King of Air? And I'm thinking it has to be within a marriage because the Queen of Air and the King of Air is here too. You know, everyone is very up in their head. Okay. Oh, that one too. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's seeking balance. Yeah. Because they're spying on somebody that they love, you know, and they're wondering if the person is compassionate, if the person is respectable, or even trustworthy. Why is the marriage card here? Three of Water. Okay. Wait, come on. Why is the Three of Water here with the marriage card? Page of Water. All right, so somebody wants to apologize, right? Because their happy times in this marriage is pretty much has come to an end, or it's in flux. It comes in, it comes out. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not. But there's somebody here who wants to apologize. Yeah. But really and truly, they want to apologize for all the ways that they've caused burdens, all the ways that they hid things from you, or they kept secrets, you know, or ignored the fact that you were overburdened within this relationship, union, marriage, or whatever. Why is the unexpected income here? Why is the unexpected income here? Why is the unexpected income here for Sagittarius? I mean, why did I say Sagittarius? Wow, okay, so Sagittarius, maybe you could be coming into some unexpected income. Why is unexpected income here for the collective? Nine of Air. Yeah, but if you're worried about finances, it's time for you to get out your head. Why is the unexpected income here with the Nine of Air in reverse? Why is the unexpected income here with the Nine in reverse? Unexpected income. Ooh, whoa, okay. So with these, like, okay. So you've been feeling nickeled and dimed, right? And you haven't been wanting to give up, even though you've been feeling backstabbed and betrayed within this home. You know, but it's telling you that There's stability that's going to come in, but it's going to come through some form of unexpected income. I'm going to get, yeah, get one more. One more on the unexpected income. The 9 of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Earth, the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Fire. One more. One more. Just drop one more, please. Are you jealous because I bought new cards? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot. That's what I'm saying. In this place right here, there's a lot of heartache. There's a lot of competing goals, bothersome details, like people just being petty, right? And it's having to do with this marriage. And people are caught up in their head in this marriage and feeling like they can't leave it because of the stability that it seems to offer. But there's going to be some form of unexpected income that comes in that's going to allow a person to be free, right? Because they're overburdened and they feel like they're never going to be able to get out of this burden that they're under because the leaving is so slow moving. Why is the High Honor here? Why is the High Honor here? Why is the High Honor? 4 of Water. Yeah. So in order to find back your strength, your confidence, you're going to have to miss an opportunity, or what seems to be an opportunity. One more for the High Honor and the 4 of Water. This one. Yeah. Yeah, stop working on the situation. Stop working on the situation. Yeah, see? Because if you don't, there's going to be a life experience that's going to happen that's going to force you to take a new leap and think about something different. All right. I thank you so much for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may my aunt hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.